Hello, hello, hello again. I'm out here just hanging out with Lance this evening. Just wanna weed up the garden. I got these dry beans. We call them cowpeas in Jamaica, and I got them from my mom. I was over there and I was helping her cleaning out our garden, and I saw them, other dry ones. So I picked some, and I'm gonna, cause these things run all over, and you can get so much from it. So I decided that I'm gonna just clean out my box and just put them in the ground here and let them do their thing, And so I said, Lance, I'm going outside to, do my little work in the garden. And, it's a beautiful evening. So we just want to hang out here and do a little thing before the evening comes down later. So it's so beautiful. It's nice right now. It was very hot in the afternoon, but now it's feeling much better. And I see we need to we need to pressure wash. We need to pressure wash this side of the fence too, because I guess because all the trees everywhere else is clean, it's kind of hard to get to them, and I don't want to beat down my plants with the pressure washer either. So just this little part need to clean it up, the mold on it. Yeah, but it's good to be back again and talk to my brothers and my sisters while I'm working in the garden. I'm just gonna, finish weed up this box right here and, take these stuff out and just clean it up and plant my beans then in here, because we have some good soil in here too, and it's ready for the boxes, just to clean it up a little bit and just put the beans them in it, and that's what I'm gonna do for it. So these beans, I'm just gonna dig it up a little bit, because these beans, when they start running, man, I had them before. I pulled them up with so much of it. One here, my dad came down and he brought me I think it was like 2 or 3 pods of them, and we cleaned up the backyard and he planted them, and man, they were running all over the place, and I gave away a lot of it because they're good to, you can cook soup with them. If you like rice and beans, you can cook your rice and beans with it. But I love it in soup, especially the green ones. When they're green, you pick them off, man. I'm telling you, they are really nice and healthy for you. Yeah, beans are good for you, especially these kind of beans. We grew up on them, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna hux it out a minute. One of them already drop in there, Anywhere these seeds drop, you don't even have to put them in the dirt. They'll just grow. They drop right here in the soil. You don't have to put a hole to cover them up for them to grow and give you beans, peas. See, they're dropping all in the garden already, and that's how they look. And I'm gonna put 2 each in a hole. I'm just gonna use my finger, and I'm gonna put 2. And a friend of mine came over yesterday for the first time. She was loving the garden. She even see some ripe papaya on the tree, and she said, "Oh, I forget to ask you for some papaya." I said, "You should." I don't have no problem with that. Whatever I have here, and anybody come and see it and they ask me, they can get it. No, I have no problem with that. So I'm putting those in there, and trust me, you see all them copper that I put in there? These things is gonna like run like crazy. They're gonna be running all over the place. I mean, all over. And I just huck them out, throw the trash back right there in there, because that's mulch. Whatever you clean up from the yard, your food cuttings, everything. And as I told you, your banana peels and stuff, they have a lot of iron, so you need it for yourself and you need it for your garden too. So whatever you don't eat, whatever you peel from your food, you put it right here in the garden. So I'm gonna put some more, 2 each. 2 each, 2 grains.
You don't have to go that deep.
No, you just scratch it there, and I'm telling you, this is gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna put some in here. In here I have my sugar cane and stuff, so I dump all the trash and the grass and stuff in here. So I'm gonna put it in there too. I'm gonna just leave them here. In a couple weeks with the rain and everything, they'll be sprouting all over the place. I don't want to put too much one time because they're gonna be running crazy. Last year I got all this mulch. The guys a whole truckload of mulch from this brother that cut trees, and when he don't, if he have somebody to give it to, you don't need to take it to the dump because he have to pay to dump it. So if he have somebody your backyard where, or the yard where they can put it, so you can have mulch for your yard, he happy to bring it, So last year I got a whole truckload. It was a lot to bring back here, but I tell you what, it does good for the garden. So this was like, man, when I heard about it, I was so happy. And I even got some for one of my neighbor for her yard. And my mom was the one that told me about it because she get it for her yard. Then I was over there, and Sunday morning when we were over there, and I was helping her. I saw the weeds in our garden, so I started weeding it up, and then my little nephew, I told him to come and help. I said, that's what you need to do, help your grandmother. When you see the weeds, he's 7 years old, but he needs to learn how to go outside and help and do these things. You have to learn them from young. So I bring him back there with me and say, come on, let's weed up the garden. And he was out there with me, and then my mom come and we saw weed up the whole thing, and it looked so beautiful. After Brother Quaco said, oh, he need to hire me and my mom. But that's me. When I go, even my friends' yard, and I see weed and they're in the yard, I just start helping them weeding. And it's just a beautiful thing when you see the weeds and you want to clean out the garden and mulch it up to make it look beautiful and nice. And that's one of my things. I love doing that. I love getting dirty outside. And trust me, I got up from morning and I was out here. I was pressure washing and I was doing all kind of stuff. That's me. A while ago I was in the front doing some of my flowers, them in the front, and I tell you, this lady passed the other morning. I was out there and I was doing the gardening, and she said, I just want to tell you that your yard is beautiful. She wanted to know if I sell plants. But I told her I don't sell plants. If somebody asks me for plants and stuff like that, I give it to them, but I don't sell no plants. But I guess because I have so many, that's why she asked me if I sell. If I sell the plants, and she was saying how beautiful they are. And this is lemongrass. I'm just mulching it up. Like my mom have a lot of pineapple in the ground, and I was helping her getting the mulch and stuff around them and dig them around and rake up the mulch all around it so everything can really look good. And that's what you have to do.
So
it.
maybe
So the
we
garden.
can get her as a regular on the show also.
Oh,
She
my
knows
mom.
a lot. I know she's shy.
I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna do that. Yeah, but it's just a beautiful thing for me to, go over there. And the last time my sister was here visiting, I was surprised she was out here. Usually she's not a yard person, but she was out here helping me weeding up stuff. But me, I love it. I love to get all this stuff. This is my plum, and trying to get it together, like get the mulch around it. And I think that's why this plum tree, I just cut a piece and I put it here, and it went crazy. And I think because of all the mulch and stuff like that, and it doesn't have nothing. I like how it's growing just with at the top, and I tell you, it's doing real good. And I think that's a tambourine tree beside it, and I tell you, it's doing good, really good, really, really good. Everything is doing good, and we're getting a lot of rain. Last night we got a lot of rain, and I was so happy because the garden needed it, you know. And it's a beautiful thing when the rain comes. That nothing beat the rain. I don't care how much water you put, how much sprinkler. Is when the rain comes, that's the thing. That's what it needs, you know. And you see, even this lemongrass in the ground right here, you keep mulching it up and keep it nice. You'll have a lot of lemongrass. Last night, my friend came over and we were making some soap last night.
Yes, I was
and
going to say, speak about that.
yeah, we made some
You're learning how to make
that's my
homemade-
first time. I'm learning how to make her own soap, and so I had lemongrass. I cut a lot of lemongrass, and I make some lemongrass soap. I just have to cut them now. I'm just learning now. I just started
did
to
good.
learn.
The results are seeing.
Yeah, I'm learning.
did very
yeah.
well.
So you know, we'll get there. I had some
All natural ingredients,
yes,
no
and
animal products.
nothing
And it
like
smells so
that.
good.
Yes.
We will be selling some soap, inexpensive, at a good price, but it's going to be
Yes.
all homemade
Yes.
by Mrs. Scurv.
And I had a lot of Cersei. Me and my friend we went walking, and I brought a bag, and we draw a lot of Cersei. So I'm gonna make some Cersei soap because you know Cersei is good for your skin, it's good for your blood, it's good for you to drink it, and you know once you use that soap on your
Sister
skin.
Rena, we haven't forgotten you.
Yeah, I haven't forgot about you. If today I look on the stuff them, and I have everything put together, I'm gonna make your stuff and get Lance to get your address and ship it off to you, honey. I don't think I forget about you. I don't forget. I've been so busy doing everything, and I'm gonna sure get your stuff out to you. But yeah, that's what I did last night, and it was fun. I was a little tired, but the next time it's gonna be better. Everything is gonna come out much better, and you know, looking forward to do some of those soap and do the video, because I want to do other things, and you know you gotta get to do other things because
Well, it's not
if,
just
if,
cooking,
if
it's
we're
the
gonna
whole
if we're gonna do food,
natural living.
yeah, if we're gonna do cooking and the food stuff, we need to do other things too, you know, for our body. You know, whatever we put on our skin, it goes in to on our bloodstream. So we need good stuff. We need good shower gel. We need good lotion and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be learning how to make the shower gel. So the same shower gel that you use, you can use it, or the body wash, same body wash. We can use it to wash our hair and everything. That's what I want to do. Yeah, something that is good for you and the kids, the little ones, and you know you can make for the little babies. We can make some. Excuse me. We can make something milder for them, young babies, instead of they using them stuff that they make and put it out for our young babies. We make something a little milder. And even if you're gonna make the Cersei, because I had get some Cersei soap for my daughter, the same friend of mine that made them, but you make them a little milder for the kids. And you know, it's very important for us to do this for us and our kids. So I'll be learning things, and as I learn, you'll be learning too, because I'll be showing you what I'm doing, and you know, we'll just support each other and just do the thing, you know, like kind of we'll work together, you know. We just work together and do it. So that's what I'm doing now. And you know, sometimes I'm really busy, but that's what I'll be doing, you know. And as the time goes on, I'll be doing a lot more. So just bear with me. Sister Rena, I'm going to get your stuff out to you. Because as I said, I look on the stuff today. And there was one more stuff I need to go out and get later on. And I'm going to put it together. Just pulling out these weeds. I'm going to put it together so I could send it out. Mail it out to you. And these are I'm trying to remember the name now. Oh God, this is Spanish. We call this in Jamaica Spanish needle, and I'm gonna even use these to make soap, guys. Let me tell you, these are really good for your skin. Spanish needle is really good for you to drink for teeth. These things are really good for your body. These things are good for cancer, diabetes, and all these stuff. We need to be drinking these things for our nerves and all that stuff. So these are things that I'm gonna be drying and making, put it into soap or shower gel, or we make our own dishwashing liquid, whatever it may be. We're gonna be doing all this stuff. We're gonna be drying these things and, you know, make stuff. And because I have a lot of these in the backyard, because the Spanish needle, you can also cook it. You can also saute it down. You can put it with some callaloo or kale, cut up some of it and put it with kale or callaloo, and it tastes really good, just like greens. So these are things that I'm telling you, look, these are things that the Creator had put here for us. So we shouldn't be hungry. That's why nature is for us. We need to be out here getting these things. We can come outside, cut these things, steam them down, get our onions or green onions and different stuff, and steam these things and eat them. And they taste good. You know, like today I cooked the beet, the leaves from the beet and the stems and stuff. That thing is so good. It's what's on your plate. That thing is so good, and those things are good for your blood. So your iron, your blood, and all that stuff. We need to be eating. Yes, we need to eat more of these things. You know, these are the things that is very important. And this is the passion fruit, and it's trying to tie up everything. So I don't have a chance to make. I have to make something for it to run on, because now it's running all over the place. So that's the other thing I have to take care of, because it looks like it's soon ready to bear. I saw my mom have some big ones over there. Beautiful trees running up in the big oak trees and stuff. And my mom liked to work in the garden too. So we learned these things when we were growing up. We used to have to go and help her plant the peas and the corn and all that. And I learned, trust me, I learned every step of the way when I go when they get the man them to dig the ground for her. We used to have to, when my mom have to go, me and my sister have to cook the food. And a lot of times they don't believe that is me and my sister. They can't believe.
7 years
you know,
old.
They don't believe we cook the food. The food tastes so good. We know how to do it. We learn from our mom. Whatever she do, we do it, you know. That's how you learn. And that's how we have to learn or teach our children. When we know, we have to teach our children too. They need to know. They need to know how to do it too. If I know how to do it, the children need to know how to do it. Your children need to know, your grandchildren, they need to know. Everybody needs to learn. And we all learn from each other. That's why we need to do some classes where we can teach the children them, you know, these things. That's why I say I take my little nephew outside with me, and 7 years old, take him outside with me on Sunday. I tell him he needs to come. He needs to be out there with his grandmother. And that's Sunday morning, pulling weeds. And some, you know, that's what we have to teach them. You have to teach them. That's how they learn. And he was liking it. After a while.
After a while, you get into it.
After a while, he got into it, and after a while, he got into it, and he were doing it, and you know, he was taking away the rake and he was getting all that stuff.
Direct them now.
Yeah, you have, and he was doing stuff like, I said, no, you can't dig up my mom's stuff. You got to, you know, you got to do what I tell. Stay where I tell you to stay and do what I ask you to do. You know, just look what I'm doing. That's what I told him. Look, pay attention to what I'm doing, and that's how you learn. First, he was a little mad at me because he was making faces and stuff like that. But then when he got into it, he was good. You know, he was good to go after that, you know. This passion fruit is all over the place. I'm trying to think it because it's, yeah, I'm in the bushes. You see, my garden is like, because of the rain and stuff, not care how I weed it up, come back in a week or so, it's a lot of weeds. So you have to try to keep up with it. It's a lot. But if you want a nice garden and you want stuff growing, you have to keep up with it. Keep the weeds them out. Mulch up it. This is my sugar cane and stuff. And I put this banana plant the other day and it's coming up nice. I even have 2 more I need to put in the ground. I'm trying to keep everything cleaned up and mulched up. Like you see the banana and stuff. Banana love water, so it loves water. So and you put the mulch around it and you make sure that it stays cool. The sugar cane is the same way. They love water, so you just keep it nice and cool and just mulch it up real nice. And that's what I'm doing right now, because that's the best time for me to do this in the afternoon, because it's kind of cooler now and they love this. Trust me, get some rain and they're gonna be happy. So I mean, it's the evening, the sun kind of gone in right now and it's a little cooler, but it's real nice. And so we are really enjoying the weather out here, because I know it's gonna be getting cooler soon, and I think the birds have been eating off the olives off the tree. I see a few, the ones that was turned purple, they already gone. I think the birds they eat them. You see?
They moving real quick.
Yeah, because it's just a few green ones leave on it. All the purple ones are gone. And look, guys, how nice and big this is. When the hurricane, it was in 2017 or 16 when we had that hurricane.
17.
No,
16?
I think 17 or 17, right?
17, yeah.
Yeah, 17 or 16. The time go by so fast, it kind of slip your brain sometimes.
I don't even care about time.
Yeah, but
we enjoy ourselves here.
But what I'm saying that when the hurricane came, the wind came and kind of tilted over a little bit. But the tree is beautiful. The tree is like 5 years old, and look at it. I didn't know it was gonna get so huge. Like, I mean, watch your foot. Look at it. It's a beautiful tree. Beautiful, beautiful tree. If I was thinking, I probably would put 3 or 4 of them in here because they are so beautiful. It's a really beautiful tree, the olive tree. And
well, look at the young lady who planted it. She's very beautiful.
And the merengue over there. I have to
about that on the show.
Yeah.
The merengues.
Yes, we're gonna have to get the stick to pick up, because it's so much seed on it. And you know what, guys? The other day, the little one over there, I break a limb because I was picking the pads and I break a little limb. And I said, you know what, let me just push this piece in the ground and it catch. Because the rain and stuff, it starts sending up nice leaves and stuff. But this is loaded. Now I have to get a stick and get a hook on the stick to pick the pods them off of it, because you don't want to lose them, because you can give people the pods. They can plant the seeds and grow their own merengue. You can even grow it in a pot or whatever and get your own merengue plant, so you have it outside, you can go pick it, but, and just make your tea and stuff like that. Eat the leaves, make tea, whatever. My sister said she just chew them up every day. She get the leaves and just chew them up because it's good for diabetes and all that stuff. So, man, the doctor was asking her, telling her, whatever you're doing, continue doing it, And it's beautiful. You can go, if you can get under their lands, you can show them just show them the lemons. Some of them I see like they're turning yellow or stuff like that right now, and watch the they're all over the place. And you see the merengue even the limb is down. Some of them is down on the ground, but it's those pods that I wanted to really get. Everything is just spreading out. My friend couldn't believe yesterday when she saw all that stuff. So she saw the ripe papayas and stuff and she wanted it. But I said, you should have asked me. I would get you some. So I gave her some rosemary because she wanted. She said she could not believe all the rosemary that she saw in the yard. She said, oh my goodness.
Rengue.
Yeah, it's like everything is like. And there's a ripe papaya where she wanted. The meringue race the plum tree. You ever see that? It races the plum tree and it races the olive tree.
High, right?
Yeah, it raced it. I tell you, this is something. It is really something how these things grow. And she wanted the papaya. She saw that yesterday. And these papaya, the inside is red.
But this bugs me out how I look at this papaya tree and look at how it's growing out. It looks like somebody's sitting in public transportation and their legs are crossed. It looks
yeah.
like, doesn't it look like
because I chopped it and then what it did, it sprang up and it ran the other way. But it's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. What you said.
Water inside here.
Yes, I saw that today.
Oh, wow.
That it have water. And the amount of papaya seed on the ground is unbelievable because the papaya and the ackee tree, I was telling my mom, she gave me that little ackee tree and hers is way smaller. And this ackee tree is getting so big. It's spreading out and running up on the fence and all that stuff.
Extra.
I mean, I don't know. I need some sticks. I need some. Usually we would use sticks like bamboo sticks or stuff when we were growing up and catch up the lime. We couldn't catch it up. Hit the lime tree or whatever when it comes down like that. Because it's all over. It's all over the place and it's a lot of lemon, guys. A lot of lemon. And the lemons them that they have in this store or the lime, they no juice or anything. You see these?
Juicy.
It's, oh my goodness, you get so much juice out of it. And you can juice them and put them in the refrigerator or freeze them. Freeze your lime juice so you can always have lime juice. Yeah. So much weeds. And if you don't try to control it, they'll try to take over the old place. When I get them up, I just put them underneath the tree to mulch up the place. That's what I do. Because they're all over. I mean, so much. My friend yesterday, she loves the bag that I have in the patio with the herbs inside of it. Yeah, and I just wanna as I stand up right here, and this beautiful necklace is so beautiful from Dr. King. I just appreciate you and your wife so much, and I thank you for the stuff you sent to me, the gifts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I appreciate you and your wife so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Also, this has a purpose with the human body. You see how this is coiled around. He could explain it better than I can.
But when you have a show, when Lance have a next show with him, he could explain it and everything.
Exactly.
But this is a beautiful thing, and I really appreciate both him and his wife. And we just want you to support them, and because he have good things and good things for your body, a lot of herbs, good herbs, and I mean, he's even sent me seasoning, and oh my goodness, the seasoning smells so good.
I might eat that by itself.
You should order some of the seasoning from him, and the herbs and stuff, man, it's beautiful. And I know he have these, and you could order it from him. Such a beautiful couple, and I really appreciate them. And we ask our brothers and sisters to please support them. And it's just beautiful when we can do and help each other and support our brothers and sisters. That's the only way we're gonna make it, and that's the only way we're gonna unite together. Showing the love and the unity towards each other, and just spread it around all over, because we need that in a time like now. We really need it. We need that kind of love and support, and all the good things. And I just want to tell you, brothers and sisters, that I appreciate you all and I love you all, and just continue to just keep up the good work and do what you need to do to make it, and so we all can get together and do the right thing. And you all I wish you all a beautiful and lovely night, and take care now, and see you next time.